know that Yahweh Shah HaMashiach is in you, except he be Roko-based. He said, examine yourself.
Right.
Prove your own self.
Right.
All right? Take it, like they say, take a good look in the mirror, man. See if your actions line up with the actions in the scriptures.
Right.
All right? Then you proving yourself, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I gotta work on this, I gotta work on that. All right? And this examining, it don't never end.
Right.
All right? You're gonna be examining yourself first coming into the faith until this thing is until Yahweh shall come back, man.
Right.
We're gonna be examining ourselves because look, we in this sinful flesh. So we
Right.
always got work to do. We can always grow and be better. All right?
Even more as you go forward in your walk, you accept yourself more, but then
Right.
you understand that you didn't have the understanding that you thought you did.
Right, right.
And you're still learning, man. You still understanding, man. So even more so as you go down that road, man. And then you think you know something, and then 5 years later, you be like, oh shit, I know shit.
I got a preset when you're ready.
You know, and that's like, you've never heard the elder apostles ever say, shit, I know everything. We're constantly learning, bro. And it goes from level to level. Now, we ain't nowhere near where the apostles are at level. Not to say levels, but with the learning and the understanding. But the point, like the brother said, you know, you'll sit there, 2 weeks later, you'll read something, learn something, watch a lesson from a brother or elder, and you be like, damn, okay. Or a brother will correct you on something, you know, and you learn. And that's the thing, you try to learn something every day, bro. You know, I had, go ahead and say what you're going to say, because it was still some more that you finished and then go ahead.
Right? And if you're not doing that, you reprobate.
Right.
And you void the judgment. Right. All right? You got to judge yourself, man. We let people have it. You got to let yourself have it much more, man. All right? Go ahead,
It's 1 Corinthians 11:31. It says, for if we judge ourselves, we should not be judged. The point though, it says, but when we are judged, right, so the Most High still, even if we examine ourselves, walking that narrow, Job was perfect. So much so the Most High bragged on him, but the Most High still put him through shit though. Right? So even if we judge ourselves, it says, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord. This is the reason that we should not be condemned with the world. Right? So we judging ourselves, doing what we got to do, you know. Then the Heavenly Father, please don't have to put us in judgment. It's the light. If we walking that narrow path, the Most High really don't have to judge us. Y'all was know, but He still do it for the chastisement, man, making us better, making us more perfect. But the point is, it's not actual judgment that's supposed to be condemned. It's for chastisement. Right. But the whole reason is so we go through our spiritual fire now, so when that true fire comes, that physical hell, that true affliction and pain, the Heavenly Father ain't gonna put it through because we're going through it spiritually right now. Right. So again, although it don't feel good, take it as joy, because I'd rather go through this spiritual fire, right? Accepted in the furnace of adversity, rather than being here when your Yahweh shine come and not here and come up hither, and you here when the missiles get up. I'd rather this one. So look, when we do go through shit, man, even that, don't just thank the Lord when we duck the water out, wash your mouth, shot you blessed with a good job, you know, the water for the money, you know, whatever, the water you heal this, you carry me. No, when the Lord even put us through shit, like me, I got, you know, the offender, but hey, the water you hop, wash your mouth, shot you carry me.
That's right.
That's right. Word that go through your, whatever it is. Because why? You understand that it ain't for condemnation. It ain't for condemnation. The brother Lamar got in the wreck. When he wrecked the other, and he called me after, and I said, he was all trembling and shaking up.
Yeah.
I said, it's good. You about to get the increase now.
Yeah.
Everything the Lord put each one of us through, when He take us out of that, He increases in something, whether it's in our personal walk, scriptural, reveal something to us. And so look, it's a benefit behind everything we go through, man. Right. But the ultimate benefit is we will be spared from the judgment to come when it hit the world.
And it all starts with what? Love. He chases those that He loves. Right. You know. Go ahead, dog.
Go ahead, bro. Okay. This 2 Corinthians 4:17.
That's the spirit.
For our light affliction. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
Our light affliction is but for a moment. Listen, man. I'm gonna say this. I'm 55 years old. Even if I live to be 100, which we know that is no way that's gonna happen in this wicked ass kingdom. We ain't gonna be here that long. But let's say it did. Hypothetically speaking, if we did go that far, whatever I've been through so far in these short years, this short life I've lived, is but a light affliction. It ain't long. If you 75 years old, you can't waste 75 years up against eternity. It don't weigh out, man. So no matter what you're going through, how long you're going through it, it's but a light affliction.
Right. The scripture says that the Most High punishes us less than our iniquity deserve.
Right.
That's right,
So
brother.
compared to what we're supposed to get,
Which
is
is
life.
You know, we should all be put to be dead now. You know,
It says, 2 Corinthians 4:17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
right, right.
Boom.
So that what we're going through now don't weigh out against what the reward is going to be. Right. Because he said eternal weight of glory. That's forever. Like I said, if you live to be 100, so what? That ain't nothing compared to eternity.
Right.
You don't want to do what's right and give up what you think is all that. Like, I don't want to, no, I got to hit this club. I got to chase these hoes. I got to make this money. I got to do this. I got that wicked shit. Because sin feel good.
Right.
It do. But it don't make it right.
Right. Right.
But if you'd rather be immersed and indulge in sin and live wickedly and then have to go through the lake of fire and suffer and get punished and judged and put to death,
Right.
as opposed to, we've given up a lot to be in this truth, but guess what? We count it all joy, man. Because we look back and say, shit, goddamn pork wasn't doing shit but killing me no way.
Right.
Chasing them hoes wasn't doing me a damn bit of good, but emptying my wallet.
Right.
And that ain't nothing but death in the clubs, like the elder Apostle Paul said. You know? And if I'm selling dope, it's a chance I can either get killed or go to jail for the rest of my life and get killed in jail. Or held down by 5 or 6 big niggas in sodomites. You understand? That's the reality of it, bro.
Right.
It just is. Right. Everything that this world has to offer, they all pathways unto destruction, man.
That's right.
And these scriptures, these laws, statutes, and commandments are a pathway unto salvation. It ain't easy, but it's easy. Because that shit in the world, anybody can do that. But the reward, and everybody's gonna get a reward. The reward for that is death, man. And so what, we had to give up some things. Because that eternal weight of glory, what we gonna get back from what we're doing now, it's gonna last forever, man.
That's right.
You can't even wrap your mind around forever. I know I can't. Let me say it that way. Go ahead and finish it off.
That was it.
Come.
Job 5:17, it reads, behold, happy is the man whom the Most High power correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Right? So take it cheerfully, man. Right? Because the Most High, he dealing with, like the brother was saying, if you just, man, you walking through life, bro, everything is cool, you got all the bitches, you pay all your bills, ain't nothing coming against you. Most High not dealing with you, bro.
God.
You engulfed in, you late to Babylon too.
Right.
Right.
Okay? You know what I'm saying? You swag surfing in Babylon like that.
Right.
Wow.
Right? But it say, be happy is the man that the Most High done. If thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation.
That's right.
Like the brother just you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep saying, man. Okay? That this shit of the world appeal to this fucking weekend flesh, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you be doing, you be fucking up with goddamn flesh, man. That's why we gotta get the fuck up out this shit, man.
Right.
Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble, man. All right, but get your mind right, man, and prepare to endure these shit, man. When trouble comes, don't bitch up and run and try to flee, because you can't escape the Most High judgment, man. This is the stability of our time.
Right.
This is the playbook.
There it is.
This is the playbook. Right?
He give us the end of his we supposed to do.
Right.
And we also got inside information on what the hell the enemy's doing.
Right.
That's why it is rigged.
That's it.
You stay in this, we can't lose.
Right. Esau about to do the temple too. We're
Right.
coming out 5-5 in the backfield.
Right. And now he's stuck with the damn nigga defense not knowing what the hell's about to happen. Because you can't cover that.
Got a precept, all right? Real quick. This is oh, okay. Yeah, just throwing it out there to land back. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, like the brother was going into.
And why are we not ignorant? Because we've been taught the laws and statutes and commandments. Like I said, we got your playbook.
God.
You know? Right. The Most High revealed those secrets to service the saints, as it says in Amos. So, bam, you know, we know what's going on.
Right.
You know, but that was a beautiful, when you brought that out, that was beautiful, man, because I hadn't thought of that yet. But it says when you come into this thing, prepare yourself for temptation, which is beautiful because we don't want to give out a message of false idea that, you know, that we don't get tempted. Right. That temptation ain't messing with us, man. Right. You know, so we're not talking like we all that. Man, we don't never get no temptation. We ain't
Right.
like that. We ain't we get more temptation by being in this truth, man.
Right.
You know? So don't get to thinking, well, shit, I ain't like them. Shit, I mean, I get tempted a lot. We do too.
Right.
More so than you do.
Right.
Because Satan already got them. He trying to get us. So he coming, he bringing a whole toolbox in the shed.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing about him, the unique thing about Satan, he knows exactly what's going on. Right? He might bring something to this brother that may not appeal to me. But then he'll bring something to me that won't appeal to this brother. So he's tempted, I'm not. I'm tempted by this and he ain't. You understand? The Most High is going to test you. And it says Satan, but really it goes back to the Most High. Right? He's going to put that thing out there that's going to test you the most. That's going to tempt you. Right. So like the brother read, when you come into this thing, prepare yourself for temptation. Prepare. Get ready. Count the cost. Right. Part of that cost is temptation, man. Because you're going to be tempted. It ain't no getting out of that, man. Right. This ain't no skate-through thing, man, like the brother said. You ain't moonwalking onto a chariot, man. No, sir. You might moonwalk through Babylon, but you ain't moonwalking onto a chariot. No, sir. And we don't even know if we got a ticket on lock. Right. Like you wagging tagging Christians. Oh, I know I'm saved. I don't know shit. Right. Right. So, I mean, you don't know nothing, but like I said, we gonna prepare yourself for temptation, man. Right. Because that ain't gonna never go nowhere. Go ahead, one of y'all.
I'll finish this out real quick. Sirach 2 and 3, it reads, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That's it.
Dig?
That is.
That reward.
God, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerful, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Woo! Woo!
You gotta be in a real serious, manly spirit to when you're going through hell, you say the water your how about Shimmy
Right.
Because you know that hell, when it increases your patience, it increases your threshold of pain tolerance. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is preparing us and grooming us up like that bride, getting ready for Yahushua, man. Right. All right. So we gotta be fixed up in this hell, this fiery trial. It's getting all those impurities out of us, man. Right. All right. So we gotta rejoice in that we becoming better men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua by enduring hardness as a good soldier.
Yeah.
Right. You said put in that gold for impurities. Right. If you take the gold out too fast, what? It's not perfect yet. Right. If you try to run from hell, make your own situation better with the wrong foot, you ain't really made take anything process too soon, then it ain't to that final stage that it's supposed to be.
It's just like cooking. You turn the burners off too quick, you're gonna ruin the meal. You can't take a cake out the oven too quick, it'll fall. It ain't no damn good. Same thing like the brother said, you take the gold out too quick, now what? You know? Right. So I mean, we being purified, man. And we look insane to y'all, man. We look crazy to y'all because of what the brother just said. They going through punishment and they say thank you.
Why don't you just go get a better job?
Yeah.
You live in check to check, you barely make your rent, you suffering. Just go get a better job. Stop going out there with those crazy men.
Right.
And go get a good job.
Right. Y'all look at us and be like, man, y'all, nobody in their right mind is going to say the water when they going through hell.
Right.
But we do, because we've been groomed to do so. What did Yahweh say in the Garden of Gethsemane when he wept? You know, nevertheless, not my will be done, but thy will be done. Yeah, you feel bad some days. You got brothers that don't come to camp or that hadn't come because they were sick. And they would have came. Had the elder apostle Charles not put that decree out, they'd have came feeling bad. You know, we didn't all come to camp like, man, my back, my stomach. We got a brother down there, man, suffering. I don't see how he stand up, his back is so hard, hurt so bad. But he's here. And he's saying for water Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. We praise the Most High even through going through hardships and adversity, man. Right. Which seems crazy to y'all. But y'all seem crazy to us.
God.
You know? But y'all are crazy.
Right.
Not that you're stupid.
Right.
You know, and if you get offended because I said you're stupid, well, get mad at the Most High. Like the elder apostle say, kill yourself, go up to the spirit world, and get in his face and argue with him. He called you stupid. I'm just telling you what he said. You know, simple as that. You go ahead, y'all go ahead.
Last two. Sirach 2 and 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Right. So in layman's terms, if you ain't got no other clothes, you better hope that you find mercy. Come back to the Most High power, man, the nationality, and hope that you find mercy. Give me mercy, man. I can't show you favor. But there is no other option. All right?
On that the gold the brother was speaking about, and they going through the furnace, this woman, I forget, you know, it was Edom, I believe, you know, it was an Edomite. She was talking about how a goldsmith or a silversmith, how he know that the silver is perfect. He said, or when it's ready to be pulled out the flame. It said, when I can see my face in it. And that's the spirit. Because Yahweh wants to see Yahweh shine us. All right? That's what we being groomed to be. All right? Just like Yahweh Shah. We ain't going to get to that perfect level as Yahweh Shah, but we going glory to glory through the suffering. The scripture says Yahweh Shah was made perfect through suffering, man. All right? And that's be the same for us, man. We got to go through that suffering first. Right. And then when we go through that suffering, we have to endure. And those that endure into the end, we're going to be saved, man. Lord willing, we are part of the elect that endure that suffering so we can be saved and get our glorious body. Right. All right? Get that kingdom of heaven. Get all of those blessings and reward. But first, you got to endure that hardness, man. Right. All right?
And just like gold, when it comes out the fire, it's refined, it's polished up and all that. That's what we hope to look like in the kingdom.
Right.
Shining like gold. And we go through this and we get purified, take the chastisement, we endure the pain and the suffering, we get that crown from Yahweh Shai, we gonna shine forever, man. I can't get that word out of my head. Forever, we will shine brighter than gold, man. If you want to be famous, you want to be a celeb, bro. If you one of them men in the kingdom, you're gonna be bigger than any star ever existed, man.
Right. I don't complain of it.
Ever.
Shit, yeah, broke with the Most High. You see, like brother.
Go ahead now. Okay,
Some of the brothers said, like brother, man, Babylon has put the Most High in a box, man. To commercialize it, man.
Yep.
Okay? To make you think you can figure out the ways. And have you ever looked into one of them telescope pictures, man, where it's like a kaleidoscope for all the galaxies and stuff they got out there, man? It's endless, man. Okay? It's, the scriptures say the Most High rules the heavens of the heavens of the heavens, man. So, wherever as far as you can go, the Most High rules, man.
Right.
He is the power, man.
There it is.
And when we get out these fucking filthy, weak ass bodies, man, we're gonna be angelic beings, man. We're gonna be able to go and do things that be beyond comprehension, man. Y'all got the Most High. Y'all trying to put the Most High power in a box, man. The Most High power rules beyond that you can even fucking even imagine. You're just thinking here on earth, man. The scriptures tell you that the Most High look at the earth as a speck of dust, man, and his whole scheme of things, man. So if he ruled and got an iron grip with a speck of dirt, why do you I'm trying to find a word. There ain't no word for it, man. The heavens and heavens and heavens, man.
You know, and it's hard to explain that to y'all because I'm real paraphrasing the scripture. How can we explain to you heavenly things? You can't even understand these earthly things.
Right.
You know, now there's things in the heavens we have no clue. We don't know what all the rewards are. We don't understand forever. I have not seen and ear have not heard. We don't know everything. But we do know there's a reward that's going to last forever should we make it through. Simple as that.
I got it. You got one?
2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. All right? We're in the spiritual battle. All right? And what we warn up against. All right? With the Ephesians, the 6th chapter. All right? Principalities, high-level demons, man. Coming up against us, man. All right? Fuck with our flesh. Have us think, oh, I need to do this. No. Endure hardness as a good soldier, man. It says, no man that war entangle himself with the affairs of this life. So we're in the spiritual war right now, man. And don't get all caught up into the affairs and the workings of this life, man. You worried about your family, your kids, your money, all right, your friends, all right, jobs, cars. That's getting all wrapped up into this world to where you ain't even got time for your how about Shimei Shah no more. And you didn't see guys in the past get entangled into the affairs of this life, all right? Like Super Bowl Jack, all right? And Swiss and Sweet, all right? That was in the camp, man. They worried about, they worried about their money. I need to go get my paper up. My family gonna leave me. My woman, gonna leave me. Don't get all wrapped up into the affairs of this life. That's part of the struggle, man. And guess what? It makes you a better person to hate this fucking world and want to get out of it, man.
Right.
All right, the more we suffer, the more we want to get out of this wretched place, man. All right, so it's a beautiful thing to suffer. If you're not suffering, then you laugh. And then you think everything is all good. It's not fucking all good, man.
At all.
All right, so this suffering helps us to stay into reality, man. The reality is we Israelites and we suffering under these curses, man. All right, so we're gonna have to suffer like Yahweh Shah so we can reign with Yahweh Shah, man.
That's
it's
right.
beauty at the end of the tunnel, but we gotta go through the rite of passage first, man. And the rite of passage, like the brother said, it ain't easy.
Right.
But the Most High said, I won't put too much on you that you can't bear. So the Most High always gonna make a way to, if you're a part of the elect, you're gonna make it and endure it to the end, man.
Right.
When the scriptures say, my father's house has many mansions, do you understand? Of course, you can't really comprehend the fullness of that. But house is a place of dwelling, man, and a abode, man. Whatever exists, wherever, the Most High ruleth, and we're going to rule with, man. Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. Not to get too far, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, man, the power of the Lord is not limited.
Right.
It's unlimited, man. This devil is trying to cover it up, man. I grew up in the country, man, where at night like this, right now, you can go out and it's like a spectrum of stars and colors and shit. When Esau got in the cities, it's stars and shit, but you can't see that, man.
Right,
Bro, go outside and just look and see shit blinking in different colors. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands. That makes you think that it's something else controlling, making this happen, man.
Right.
Not this fucking weak pepperwood that we see and fear. It's a higher power, man. You can't put the Most High in the box, man.
Precept.
Go ahead, bro. Slide.
Real quick, this is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 21. It says, have you not known? Have you not heard? Hath it not been told to you from the beginning? Have you not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. So as the brother was going into, hey, everything is Yahweh by Shemai Shai's, you know? and the earth is a sphere, you know, and everyone here, okay, are as grasshoppers, man. You know, so the magnitude of Yahweh Shemi Awashah, as the brothers was going into, is endless.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Con.
I got a quick one to back you up.
I got.
I got a quick one to back you up. And I had one too, but let me back the brother up too. It's Baruch 3, because it said the Most High spread out the heavens as a tent to dwell in. Now, what those matches at? The dwelling place, right? Oh, yes.
No. Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
So look, when Yahushua said his father's house, many mansions, what's the house?
They're
The
gonna
little
get on the
house.
side, you
Just
know?
said
The spirit
heavens,
on
right?
Yeah.
Now it's good got literal mansions just floating 3-story brick houses. No, what is that talking about? That's those planets, man. That's those different planets, which is dwelling places. Real quick, to back the brother up, is to show you can't search that out. This Baruch 4. Baruch 4 and it's like Baruch 3 and 24. It says, O Israel, how great is the house of the Most High, and how large is the place of his possession. Great, and it has none end. Woo! It is high and unmeasurable. Come on, man.
There you go.
It has no end.
Right.
That don't you can't wrap your mind around that.
Right.
Stop building, huh?
Right.
We're gonna be that forever. We ain't gonna stop. It's gonna continually be new life created daily in the kingdom, man.
It's endless.
But they got shit out there now that we have no fucking idea. Right. That when we do see it, guess what? They're gonna be prostrate and praise Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Whatever the hell it is, man.
Right.
Okay?
Because carnally, you think when you start, eventually you're going to get to the end of something. It got to be an end. It got to be some finish.
Right.
But
No,
this
sir.
says it goes on forever. It's endless. So we don't understand forever. We don't understand eternity. You can't, it's not something you can just, it can't be measured. You know, in the flesh you used to being able to measure something. But you can't measure eternity. You can't measure forever. When it says endless, you can't measure. One of them brothers, yeah, that was a rap, bro. Go on, go ahead.
I got something we get to.
So this is Sirach, because what makes the Most High the Almighty? What makes the Most High the Most High?
Right.
Come on, man, we not giving. If we knew everything the Most High knew, what would separate him from us? We would know everything too.
Right.
Even, check this out, man, that's heavy. Even when we get in the kingdom, we will have new bodies, we will be perfect too, right? We gonna know everything. It's still gonna be, even though we gonna be perfect or everything, it's still gonna be shit the Most High will all us with every day. We gonna learn new stuff, see new things every day. Shit, yeah, stuff, you know? Now we gonna see new creations every day. Although we know everything, we still gonna be wooed for the rest of our lives. See new creations for the rest of our lives. Now, come on, man.
Well,
we gonna be perfect.
Not the rest of our lives forever.
And you would feel like,
Right,
well, what
right,
else can I
right,
learn? What else
right.
can I know everything.
Right.
What else can I have? The Most High gonna blow our minds, man. It said, I cannot see, neither ear heard, neither have given to the hearts of men. Everything, we could talk about things that's be expected in the kingdom, and if a regular person in this world was to hear that, they'll think we was crazy, right?
They
It's
do.
the thing. Whatever we do talk about, it still ain't even nothing what it's gonna be.
Right.
Come on, man, let me get this real quick. This is Sirach 42 and 15. It says, I will now remember the works of the Lord. It says, I will now remember the works of the Lord and declare the things that I have seen. And in the words of the Lord are his works. It says, the sun that giveth light looketh upon all things, and the work thereof is full of the glory of the Lord. This is the thing, although we've seen all this beautiful stuff around the world, Google, we can see these different creations of the Lord, right? It says, but the Lord have not given power to the saints to declare all his marvelous works. He didn't even let us know everything, though.
Right.
He still got stuff hidden for us.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no boredom in the business, bro.
Right.
Oh, man, we done done
I've
this.
seen that movie already.
Right.
Right.
Reruns and shit.
Right.
Right.
There won't be none of that. Man, look, it's never gonna be boring. It's never gonna end. It just is what it is. It's something new every day, all day.
The brother say you got a priest, yo.
You was done on that?
It's, Rob alluded to earlier, Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 14. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is Yahweh power. The earth also and all that is and all that therein is. So the heaven, and whatever they got, bro. What are you gonna do? Beyond and beyond the most high power, man. What are you gonna do? His, man. You give us 30 minutes. Right. Okay? But then you have a time limit?
No, I give you 30 minutes. Say you give us 30 minutes.
What?
Just that's what I said. It just 30 more.
Let me show you.
Ain't nobody coming want to get this shit anyway.
Let me show you how he don't. They ain't done no research. They don't know this place been dry, area, desolate for years. Right. They gonna continue to do so because the Most High deemed it. That's right. So. Right. You don't even understand. We sat here and watched this bitch flourish and So when he comes stood outside the door, just looking at us like we have some the Most High power, man. That's right. He want 6 months, bro. I guarantee he signed about a year at least. 6 months he'll be out. Right.
If that.
Right. We probably just fucked this shit. That's the thing. Yeah. People understand just the simple things, what they do. You coming over and got a problem. I know you talking shit. You probably just fucked your whole business up. Now the Lord gonna have you really not make money. Right. The Lord can do whatever. You come on, man. That's goddamn come on, man.
Right. And you better be careful how you talk and deal with the prophets, bro. There's a punishment for that.
10:30 and then right.
You gonna tell me this?
I got one real quick. As the brothers are going into, you know, just the magnitude of the Lord, the endlessness of the Lord, you know, with precept and how everything is going to be made new. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this whole world in itself is going to be refreshed, but eternity is going to be refreshed. Right. You know, the spiritual bodies in which we have, you know, the law, statutes, and commandments are being placed in our inward parts. You know, all things being done unto righteousness. You know, hey, that's never been done before. You know, eternally. You know, so this is Revelation chapter 21, and I'm just gonna read the point. Actually, let me start at 4. It says, "And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death." See, that's a new thing. Like no more death. I mean, these other heathen nations going to be tortured and punished. You know what I'm saying? But for Israel, there will be no death. Only everlasting life. In Yahushua HaMashiach. It says, "And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. For the former things are passed away." You know? And that's part of that reward as well. For enduring now, you know, for enduring this chastity, you know, for being broken for Yahushua's sake, you know, to be molded and fashioned anew, you know, to be purified, you know. Those are the things that are going to be eternal, all right?
And not just to add that, and not just to make it into the kingdom. All of Israel is going to be in the kingdom. But we want to be seated higher. That's why we're sitting in a low seat now. And if we be those men, Yahushua is going to call us to be seated high. We're going to be called to a higher seat. Right. We're going to sit there forever. Right. Call us up. We're going to be exactly.
It's levels. You're going to have the governing body. Right. You're going to have Israel. You know, you're going to have the governing body. You're going to have the innumerable multitude. You're going to have the Israelites that was born into the kingdom. It's going to be levels to it, man.
Right.
You know?
That, I say a lower seat in the kingdom, which ain't even going to be a lower seat if you down now.
Exactly,
y'all. There's a higher seat for those that are oppressed towards the Lord and private and high calling. And Yahweh
right.
You know, and we want to be those men.
Right.
You know, because you don't have to do the work to make it into the kingdom. You may go through the lake of fire and you have to be punished, but eventually you're going to live forever too.
Right.
But that ain't what we're striving for. We're striving to be in that upper echelon. You know, simple as that.
You know, who's going to be different levels. Remember when Yahushua gave that parable about him giving certain talents to men.
Right.
And he said that after he came back, he gave one 10 cities, he gave one 5 cities, one 2 cities, which meaning what? Brothers gonna have different portions of even blessings and levels in the kingdom. One will have more rulership authority over maybe this region of land.
Right.
And then this many planets. Right? Right. But the Lord even said that parable. They gonna have different blessings even in that day, man.
Yep. But all Israel gonna be sitting fat. Right. The lowest Israelite gonna be the high over every heathen, you know?
Right.
What it meant when Yahweh Shai said? What it meant when Yahweh Shai said, first he bigged up John the Baptist. He said, ain't no man born among men greater than John the Baptist. Right? But then he backed on and said the least Israelite in the kingdom gonna be greater than John. Right. Now this is the greatest man on earth, but the least in the kingdom gonna be greater than him. Why? This is gonna be a new level set, man.
Right.
Like the brother said, we're gonna be in perfected bodies. Eternity is gonna be different. It's gonna be new, and we'll understand all that, you know. So it's not like being in the flesh, but we limited knowledge. In the kingdom, it's gonna be totally different. Ain't nobody look. If we be some of those men, them Israelites that's not on the level that we on, they ain't gonna be jealous. They ain't gonna be, oh man, we stand that nigga, man.
Right. No, sir.
Right. Oh, nah, ain't gonna be none of that bullshit. You know?
They will come bow down to us truly.
Right.
Real quick, now this is Yahweh Shai. This is Revelation 3. And is it 2 and 9? Alright, Revelation 2 and 9, right? Because remember, in this context, Yahweh Shai was actually talking about Israelites. When he said the Jews who are not, say they are Jews and are not, he was actually talking about Israelites. Real quick, this Revelation 3 and 9. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not. Now again, this is actually talking about Israelites. But we use it too with the fake Jews, right? But this is what Yahweh Shai said. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So look, even Israelites in the kingdom, they gonna hold the elect up to high esteem as well. Come on, man. So even Israelites will be bowing down as well, you know, to a certain extent.
Without animosity.
Right.
Done. I had one precept that I was going to add to what the brother was talking about, but let's go ahead and finish this. This is Revelation chapter 21 in verse 5. It says, and he that sat upon the throne and said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. You know, so all things are going to be made new, man. You know, as the brothers are going into it ain't going to be no reruns. Everything is going to be new. You know, it's going to be that first time that we've ever experienced it, you know, in the kingdom, eternally, you know, and those are the things that this temporal world cannot provide.
Right.
You know, go ahead.
For old things have passed away and all is new, you know.
I'll read it again. This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 5. And he that sat upon the throne, said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. And I read verse 6. It says, and he said unto me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. And he that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son.
Right. He that overcometh all things. And this is what we're pushing for.
Right.
To overcome. You got that out?
Right.
This is what I was just talking about.
This 2 Timothy 4 and 6, it says, for I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand.
Right.
I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We're fighting a good fight, man. We're trying to finish this course.
Right.
We got to keep the faith that we're trying to keep the faith.
Right.
You know? Because that's what this is, a fight. And this is Paul speaking. Paul, he finished his course, he fought the good fight. And that's what we want to say when it's time, bro.
Right.
Whether we be beamed up, put to death, martyred, whatever's going to happen, we want to know that we fought the good fight and we finished our course, man.
Right.
You know, go ahead.
It says,
Because of this. Go ahead.
I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. And henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness.
A crown of righteousness is laid up for us. And anybody that finds salvation, fought the good fight and finished the course, a crown of salvation is laid up for us, man.
The elect.
The elect, exactly.
It says, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day.
Woo!
And not to me only, but unto them also that love his appearing.
There it is. So who's gonna put that crown on your head? We spoke on that earlier. Yahweh Shai put that crown on your head, man.
Right.
You can't wrap your mind around the honor of having the Son of the Father, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, put a crown on your head, bro. They ain't telling you go over there to the table and find one that fit. It's already made. It fits your head perfectly. It has from the beginning.
Right.
And he himself is going, man, God,
That's
bro.
what
I can't.
And I like, in Revelation, how Yahweh Shai talk to all the churches, and tell them what he like about them, what he don't like. And we don't know, but we try to meditate on this time. You guys think each brother coming up, the Lord probably look, brother, I know I put you through this, I know you went through this, but you overcame, you still was strong. Ain't they no tell you might give us a new name. Hey, come on, man, put it on our head. Who knows?
Bro, that ain't flowing through your spirit right now. To try to picture that in your head, Yahweh Shai, which he's an austere man, so he'll probably be doing it this way instead of this.
Right.
He's gonna put it on your head, man.
Right. Ezra seen it. He said, "Who is this young man?" Khan. You got it right there, Khan. Yep.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You done with that? I'll finish it. It says, I was done with it.
Okay. Spirit. This is Second Ezra, chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 42. It says, "I Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs."
If I can add, that's what Paratham said. This the 144,000. This the multitude of believers. The rest of the 1/3. This them. This them right there in that chariot. Revelation 7.
And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
And which proves it's gonna be a personal thing. He said upon every one. So Ezra seen each one coming up getting crowned, man. Now the Lord got the ability just to drop them on everybody, to kill time. But remember, it ain't gonna be no time no more, man.
Right.
Once we in there, we gonna be like, what the hell? We've been going about this take it.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ceremony. It ain't gonna be no time, man.
Right.
Hey, consider how long we don't really know how long we might be up there. Because think about the whole stage. While this going on, think about what else happened in the world. All right.
Right.
You just gotta, we're gonna be up there. America destroyed at this time. The nations over there in the other parts of the world, they know damn America just got destroyed. They seeing chariots just sit in the sky, not knowing when we gonna come out. They just see niggas and Mexicans go in there.
Right.
They don't know what's about to
And a
happen.
bunch of Indians.
How long we gonna be up there, right? People, think about it.
Right.
We gonna be up there, and while people on Earth still regular and scared and shit, ain't no.
Right.
We gonna be up there getting crowned. Hey, that's probably gonna be the first time we gonna drink like Yayan with the Lord. Remember he said he gonna drink a new one in the kingdom?
Right.
Man, give a toast. He probably gonna tell the brothers, look what we about to do when we get off the chariot. Look, you go in this region, get them there in them bunkers, whatever. Tell the women, children, y'all. Who knows though?
Right,
But the
right,
point
right,
is,
right.
we could talk about these things. It's real life.
Right.
It's real life. This is about to happen, man.
Right.
We ain't guessing like, oh, I wonder who Jesus. No. We about to do this. We gonna be with the Lord again. That's what it's saying. We gonna ever be with the Lord, comfort one another with these words, man. Forever,
Right.
man.
Well.
But this is what's upon us. We about to get crowned from the Lord. Lord willing, we endure, of course, but this is our expectation. This is why we doing this, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. And we ain't talking about one of them funky ass crowns you see on there, period, margin box. Or one of these so-called kings, these heathen kings that the war throughout the centuries and all that. I'm talking about a crown that you couldn't put a price tag on with the price.
Or you get the Burger King.
Right, that bullshit. And guess what? It was made specifically for you. So when he say, Bukwashi, here's your crown, and put it on your head, that was just for him.
Man.
And it's been waiting on him all this time, since the beginning. That crown been sitting there, not gathering dust, but waiting on us, man. God,
This is verse 44. It says, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Right.
Did
And
you wanna make a point?
that mortal and immortal clothing going into the cares of this world and put on the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Or it can be two-way, you know. They got the new bodies too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's twofold.
Right.
Verse 46. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy power hath seen.
Right. They say they stood still
For the what?
for the word, for the name of the Lord. Right. Right.
How's that? Explain that, IUIC.
Right. Right.
Since the name don't matter. And then you other groups, alphabet groups that don't believe in the name of the Lord.
Right.
We stood stiffly for the name of the Heavenly Father, man, for the Lord. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, man. Right. And got a crown for it. It ain't gonna never be too heavy. We ain't gonna never be like, I take this off. Like,
Rusting at the
yeah,
back
ain't
and
gonna
shit.
be no rust. You ain't gonna have that ring like you wear a hat too tight. Ain't gonna be none of that.
Stones fell out over here. and shit.
Yeah. I gotta take this back and get it
Like,
fixed.
take it to the Lord, the stone fell out right here. Come on, man, I gotta stop it now.
Well, and I'll say this real quick. Probably with a bunch of stones that we ain't never even thought of seeing before.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what kind of stones that's in there, man.
That's right.
It says Wisdom of Solomon 5, and when you go into context, this is when we get beamed up, right? But Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 15, it says, But the righteous live forevermore, and their reward also is with the Lord. And the care of them is with the Most High, and therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them, man. So the crown already said it's a beautiful crown, man. So it's what we can't even imagine.
Right.
But this is what it said, our reward is with the Lord. It's already there set and ready.
Right.
As much as the new bodies, they're already set and ready for our spirits to come and have it. That crown ready to be set on our head, man.
Right.
And Yahweh Shai ready to do it. It said it is our Father's good pleasure to give us the kingdom, man.
Right.
Come on, hey, just as much as we want to see the Lord, he want to be with us too.
Right.
Just as much. He want to sip Yayan again too. Remember, the Lord, but the point is we that much more closer to all of this.
Right.
All of it.
And if I the scripture says, I believe it's in Hebrews, the 12th chapter, it says that Yahweh Shai, for the joy that was set before him. Okay.
It's Hebrews 12 and 2. It says, looking, you got it, right? Hebrews 12 and 2.
No, y'all brothers got it.
It says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him, what's the joy that's set before him?
Right. The kingdom.
The kingdom,
You was just
right.
reading about it. The crowns, the glory, the dominion. Yahweh Shai was already promised to him in Psalms, the 2nd chapter, from his father that he will rule the nations. That was the joy that was set before him.
That's that inheritance. That
Right.
inheritance. Remember, just as much, the Lord had prayed that the elect could be with him. He even said it where I am, y'all gonna be there too. He thinking about this too, but it says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
Yahweh Shai started the faith and then he ended. And he showed us how to go about this walk of ours. And what he did, he endured until he had to receive what he was promised to receive, which was death. So he kept the faith until he had to fulfill prophecy. We're the same way. Go ahead,
What motivated him?
What motivated him?
What he was going to receive. That should motivate each and every one of us. Again, it don't feel good, obviously. But the motivation is the results, though. That's anything. You're motivated. Working out. That shit don't feel good. But
When you look in the mirror.
you look at that,
If you work out, come out there like, okay, I see it. But your woman see it too. So you gonna get praised like, boy, you look good and all that. Same thing gonna be in the kingdom. We work this out and we ain't, man, we gonna be walking around and people, oh man, there's my shop.
Yeah.
You know, shocked. Not shocked, but almost starstruck.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Because we work this out, man.
The nation's gonna kneel when they see us. They're gonna bow, they're gonna take a knee. They're gonna see their glory.
Now you gonna tell Jake that, bro.
Right. Everything.
Most High bless you, whatever is out there, man, don't fear it and bow down to the Most High power.
Right. Right.
remember, it was a curse for animals to come after us and shit. A dog ain't supposed to attack you. You know?
Right.
You know, a little snake and shit coming.
But then they say he's man's best friend.
Right.
But then you get attacked. You ask somebody, hey man, do your dog bite you? She don't bite me. What kind of shit is that? In other words, if you turn that leash loose, you gonna eat my ass up. You know, but go ahead, I ain't put you off, bro.
Hey, look, remember, that was fuck people head up. Well, how was Noah able to get all the animals on the boat?
Yeah.
Remember, it was all animals was under subjection from Adam. They under subjection under us. They supposed to see us and run from us. The curse was the Lord took that power away. Now we see a little rat. Yo, shit, you get started and shit.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna get back to what it's supposed to be. Why you think it's saying the prophecy, Isaiah 11, little infant babies in the kingdom gonna be playing with poisonous snakes. We gonna be back to how it's supposed to be, man. We gonna better you waking up, petting you can be petting your line, your newly created line, whatever type, how you want it, man. We gonna be able to do these things in the kingdom. Why? Because we gonna be back to the rulers of the earth.
Right.
Literally, man. People.
Right.
Animals, even elements. We gonna have powers over the elements. When they was on the boat, how was I stop the wind and the rain? They said,
what manner of man is this?
Right.
Even the air and the wind, we gonna be the same type of men, man.
Right.
We gonna be them same type of men. It said he gonna make us like him.
The sea obey him.
Right.
Bro, that don't even sound right.
Right.
Everything obeys him. The wind, the air, the waves. He said, peace be still. Boom, and it just stopped.
What it meant when Apostle Paul said we shall judge angels. We gonna be telling angels and demons what to do.
Yeah.
Then Yahweh Shai take them demons off Legion and put them in the pigs. We gonna better, hey Satan, go hop on the Edomite over there, make him do some dumb shit so we can. Right. We gonna better tell angels.
So we can fuck them up. Right.
Go get a nigga. Yo, come on. Everybody got a picture.
Stand back on what I'm going into. This is Matthew chapter 25 and 23. It says, his Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Right. To the kingdom. He said, you've been faithful over a few things, man. So this is not a hard task that the Most High is. Now we can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't keep the laws and commandments perfect, but what we can do, we should do and continue to do it, man. That's not asking for much, man. What the Most High asking us to do doesn't even break a sweat, man. So it's just a few things he asking us to do. He gonna make us rule over. We have the brother talking about, man, rulership, man.
Right.
Being wrong, having authority. Okay? Man, this thing, bro. Salaki, bro. He just coming out here, man, disturbing the word, man. This the most high show, man. That's to show you that these people are engulfed in the world, man. The most high power that killed this area. This is a dead area, man. Okay? And when brothers wipe the dust off their feet in this place, it's gonna be worse.
How about you get the fuck away from me?
This is a public sidewalk. That's you call the police then.
That's
It's all right.
Let him handle it. Yeah.
It's my shop.
So?
It's my shop. I'm paying the rent.
Hey,
Just pay the rent. I'm paying. I don't want to be rude to you guys. Do your thing. Just do it on the side. Why you messing with my business?
All right.
Just like you guys doing your thing, that's my business.
Yeah, but you fucking with me on the wrong day, bro.
This is Psalms 21, because again, everything we talk about, brothers, whatever y'all want, we gonna get it. Easy work. Easy work. Whatever you think about, whatever women, brothers,
No, I'm
like,
following. Don't worry about it.
whatever it is. We about to get all these things we talk about. You know? What you think about, what you want, the women, whatever it is. Once we think about it, we're gonna have it in the kingdom before we even gotta ask the Most High.
Right.
It's gonna be done. Real quick, this is Psalms 21:1. It says, the king shall joy in thy strength, O Yahweh, and in thy salvation, how greatly shall he rejoice. It says, thou hast given him his heart's desire, and has not withholden the request of his lips. It said the Lord will give us our heart's desire, whatever we think about in our mind. It said, when you go read about King Solomon, literally everything he wanted to do, whatever he wanted to experience, he did it. It said the same thing right here. Whatever you desire in your mind, you can better do it in the kingdom. Right? Whatever creation, you know, as long as it's, you know, with the environment, I'm sure, we gonna better create stuff, man.
Right.
That's why it says he's gonna give us good desires of our heart.
Right.
And it's the thing. And it's gonna say it, and has not withholden the request of his lips. Whatever we ask for, he ain't gonna say, well, nah, that's too much. Not today, you know? No. Whatever we ask for, the Lord gonna give it to us, man. And it says, for thou preventest him with the blessing of goodness. And when you go into this word prevent, is to lead him with. So we gonna walk into blessings, walk into riches, you know? I'm sure the Lord will give us the mansion, you know, whatever, and it's empty. Ain't got shit in it, you know?
And then we gotta purchase.
Right? It says, for thou preventest him with the blessings of goodness, thou settest a crown of pure gold on his head.
Right. That crown again.
He asked life of thee, and thou gave it to him, even the length of days, forever, even forever and ever, man. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
And that's it forever and ever, man. You know, you got the thing out? Now go ahead and break the last video. You got one?
I got a real quick one. Luke 12:32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So, hey, Yahweh Shah, the kingdom is highly anticipated, man. We just gotta wait for these last few prophecies to play out, man. The Most High ready through His Son Yahweh Shah to give us the kingdom of heaven, man. Good pleasure.
He's gonna be glad to give it to us.
Right. Right. Especially when you get his son, something that he really wanted, and you see his face. And then they say, you know, the reaction was everything, you know.
We understood that sound. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High.
That is, starting out with fear the Most High. This is where we started, fearing the Heavenly Father. This is where we started, say a couple hours ago, whatever. But it starts with, like the brother said, fearing the Most High. Go ahead.
It says, fear the Most High and keep His commandments.
Fight the good fight, stay on the straight and narrow path, endure. You know, so whatever we going through, we enduring like a good soldier. Like Paul said, fight the good fight. Finish your course. Go ahead.
It says, for this is the whole duty of man.
And that's all the Most High is asking, man. To be obedient to his word. And then that's it. That's the whole duty of man. You know, he ain't asking you to do backflips and whatever.
Right.
Just pop the shot, bro. We gonna do it after camp, but we as brothers, bro, put curses up on this evening, man. Baba for sure. Come. So we'll go ahead with that. We'll go ahead and close it, and we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men who rule well over Israel and who taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations to our Christmas.
Yeah, he gonna get fucked up.
Faith, love, truth.
Watch y'all. Not you, I'm talking about him.
I know that.
Until next time, I'm about to Shalom.
Shalom. Really want to beat his ass up.